Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. If you've been in the market, you've seen all kinds of companies that make tools and they make products for sanding and finishing on your automobile. Well, now here's a one-stop shop here. Dylan, it's RUPES. Why haven't I heard of you guys?
Well, so RUPES has actually been around for a long time, since 1947 actually, and they were founded in Italy. We just recently 2012, came to the US with our BigFoot polishing system and kind of exploded all over the detailing market, and it's finding its way into body shops and all kinds of things. But really, we are, to your point, a company that focuses entirely on sanding, polishing, finishing for automotive finishes. Our flagship system, though, is the BigFoot polishing system. That's a large stroke random orbital system that we innovated. And there's tons of copies of this out there on the market, that we invented the technology. And we actually built it here in the US. We have our Colorado facility where things like this LHR12E are assembled, and we opened a pad and compound manufacturing facility in Houston, Texas. So really, when you buy a system from us, you're getting a truly 100% American-made system, and if there's anything that isn't, it's coming out of our Italian company. So we are really kind of a solution-based company that's looking at solving finishing and sanding problems, and we're doing it right here in the US.
And you talk about systems. How do I know that's not just a ploy to get me to buy all my stuff from RUPES?
Because this was such innovative and new technology, there weren't pads and compounds designed to support tools like this. It really would just chew up the pads that were existing on the market from other companies. So we, out of necessity, essentially had to become a pad manufacturer and a compound blending company. So I tell people these are products that are born out of the same womb. The pads, the compounds, and the tool are all designed together to work in a really synergistic way. Makes it so that there's low vibration, incredible ease of use. The results are fantastic. We can do a lot more in a lot less time with a lot less product. And that's really, efficiency is what we're all about.
Now here's something these guys showed me before we got started here, Todd. This is your DA, and I made a mistake of calling it a sander.
It's actually both. So this is our LHR12E Duetto, which is a dual action polisher and sander. It can be used for both. And what makes this really unique, Dylan talked about how we are a professional company, but what's cool about this tool is the end user can use it. Your guy in the garage who wants a professional show car finish can grab it, put on the right pad and compound, which we're gonna walk you guys through, and create an amazing result really, really fast.
How does that stand out from other products on the market?
What's nice about the Duetto, which is its name in Italian, that means duet. So your end user can put a piece of sandpaper on it, knock out some deep scratches and imperfections, or they can use it just to polish. Now, everything that we have except for the motor is assembled in the United States. The motor comes from Italy. So the quality is amazing, and because we have a factory in the US, the customer can ship it right back to our facility in Colorado and get it repaired at the factory that builds it. It's like sending your car back to the factory for a warranty repair.
And there again, we're talking efficiency, using the same tool for two different things.
Same tool for everything, yeah. And the size of this, the orbit and the pad diameter means it's really the only tool you need to go around the whole car.
You know, a lot of those, you hold on to them and you get fatigued by the end of the day. You lose strength in your hands from holding on to that all the time. How does that work with RUPES?
With a lot of dual action polishers, because they have an orbital movement, they vibrate. It's just natural of throwing this backing plate around. RUPES, when we developed the large diameter random orbital polishers in 2012, we realized the importance of balancing the system. So when you put the right pad on it, it's almost vibration free. In fact, it's one of the biggest things our professional customers tell us is how they use these things all day and have no vibration, no fatigue. We had a guy come up to Dylan and I at SEMA 3 years ago and actually broke down in tears because he couldn't polish anymore due to carpal tunnel syndrome. And he said our polishers are allowing him to provide for his family.
Now you guys have talked about the RUPES system.
Sure.
It's not just about the tool, you brought the compound as well. And earlier we saw how you can apply all of that to the hood of a car that we brought in.
Yeah, we actually took the Duetto with our Uno Protect, which is a one-step polish, compound, and wax. So it kind of covers the whole gambit of paint correction and adds protection. It's a great product for customers to use in their garage. So we took a car out in the parking lot that was a little beat up, and all we did with that was apply our yellow wool, which is a medium wool polishing pad. You add a little compound on it, you take the Duetto, set it on speed 3 or 4, apply it slowly and smoothly in overlapping passes, let it sit for about 15 minutes and wipe it off, and literally transform that car into a show car finish in all of 30 minutes.
Need about 6 gallons of that for my vehicle.
Oh, well, one of the nice things about RUPES is because of our efficiency, you only need a couple drops.
Check out rupesusa.com. They have system-based solutions for your application.